There we go. Thanks for the call. There we go. Gotcha, Mike. In Arizona. Mike. His number is 2 4 1 0 9 S. And I'm using my bug. Gotcha, Mike. Live streams will make a fellow nervous. But I got you on the long, Mike. Thanks for the call. It says thanks, Greg, for your number. So always say goodbye. Japan. Four five nine. Japan, JPN. Nori. 2. Alright, I think I got your call there. Good evening. You are RST? It's 5NN or 599? That's the long hand. I'm in Wisconsin. And I'm Greg. Okay, good. I thought maybe I was going a little too fast. Good evening, Greg, he says. I am. 559. Yeah, into California. Operator is Bruce. Gotcha, Bruce. Thanks for the call. You guys can see I got the set up so it knows your SKCC number. Anybody else out there? Well, that was an awfully nice little run there, fellas. Appreciate the calls. I'll keep calling CQ and see who else calls. So I'm just calling CQ SKM from K9CTS. I repeat my call sign twice at the end there, you'll hear that. And we just wait and see if anybody hears us, calls us back. I'll slow it down just in case somebody's trying to call me that is slower and having a hard time copying me. Nothing heard. I'll call CQ a few more times here. Over on the SCED page, what you can't see, here I'll shoot it over to the stream here. I got Victor Kilo 4 Tango Juliet. He's asking me if I can hear him. And so far I've not heard him. Which is interesting because we did just hear the Japanese station. So I'm just turning up my FTTX10 here. It's got 3 levels of internal amplification. You have the op amp, and then amp 1 and amp 2. I'm just telling you, I'm sorry I couldn't hear a thing. Not at all. That's really surprising. I wish I could copy you. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, he says I'm a good copy there. I don't know if it's his station or my antenna here isn't really the best. I have an end fed up about, 50, 60 feet up in a tree. And the angles aren't quite right. He says I'm a good copy there. I'm just telling him I can't hear him. I did hear J1 IAZ. Nice and clear. So we're just chatting over on the side here. I'll just shoot over here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just saying, if you can find a spot on another band, I'd be happy to try. I don't think it's locked. I have it locked on frequency. And I have my filter open to 500. What's the set spot? I don't know what that is. Oh, the sweet spot. Yeah, that's why I picked it. I'm not getting anybody to call. Oh, W2. W2B. Got him. Oh, that's a fun call. You're a nice 579 here into Wisconsin. This is received. Is my call wrong, possibly? Okay. Fine business. Greg. Greg. My signal strength is 4. 489. Oh, 8. John in Arizona. Let's see, I don't think it says KCC number, so I'll ask him. So I just said your KCC number, please. There we go. 2. There we go. Yep, that's what I wanted to hear. I got you, John. Thank you. I do worry you got my call sign wrong, John. I'm K9CTS. I heard a Y in there. Um, but hopefully you're good. I should have corrected you, but the live stream makes a fella nervous, I'll tell you that. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the live stream. I hear somebody way down in the noise, and I can't hear them. There's no way I'm going to be able to get a copy on that. Yeah, no, I got my filters set pretty good. Just playing around with my noise blanket settings just a little bit. I have it turned way down on this radio. But sometimes they can make a weak signal worse or better, it just depends. Yeah, I think there's somebody in there just really weakly. Nothing heard. All right, I'm gonna QSY. Not everybody has 12 meters. 40 might be good by this time. Give that a shot. So we're gonna jump up to somewhere here. Oh, that band is loud. All right, so I'm just on 70475. I'm gonna try to make this simple for folks and jump down. I think that's where the ARL broadcasts sometimes. There, 7047. We'll open up our filter to 500 hertz from 300 just to make sure I hear folks. And oh, we gotta turn the break-in back on. And now we'll ask you, is there anybody out there already on this frequency? And we'll just listen a bit. I usually like to send it a couple of times. And the convention is if you hear that, I think you can send a C, which means yes, it is busy. This frequency is busy. So you'll hear that sometimes. Somebody will send a C. All right. I don't hear anything yet. So I'm just going to get my wonderful display, which you can't see, unfortunately. Set up some more sensitive. There we go. One of these days, I'll see if I can hook up my iPhone. All right, here we go. This QSL. Greg. $559. Oh boy, he's in Florida. Interesting. All right, I got you, John. Looks like you moved from Indiana to Florida. Must be warmer in Florida, I suppose, huh? There we go. All right, got you nice and solid here. Says it got me $599. Minnesota. That's nice and close. Don, I got your name there. And your number is? Oh, there we go. Thanks for the repeat. I actually did miss the 2 there. Very nice fist. K9CTK. Oh boy, oh, I'm messing up here. Oh, you came up a little bit there, like a 5-5 there. Colorado, CO. Okay, I'll copy, he says. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Greg, he says. I'm 579. QTH, Texas. Operator, Pat. And his number, 18901. Yes. Thanks, Pat. QSO is very much appreciated. Anybody else out there? I missed that. K3. Oh, maybe I went too fast. I'll slow down. Pennsylvania. Dave. Thanks, Pat. Who else is out there? I appreciate all the calls. It's a pretty nice evening of making a few QSOs. Um, I even had a Japanese station on 10 meters, 12 meters right around. And Nori, I think I've looked him once before. I called him though, I think. So pretty neat to have Japan calling and making it all across the U.S. from Pennsylvania to Texas to Colorado and a neighbor too down in Minnesota. Minnesota is often very difficult to get because I live right on the border here in Wisconsin, very western edge, two cities almost. And as you can imagine, a lot of hands live in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and they're just a little too close most of the time. I'll call CQ one more time here and see if anybody's out there. Thinking about QSYing, I see on the SCED page that Japan is still listening on, what is that, 28 megahertz, which would put us at what? They're on 12, no, not 12 meters, 10 meters. 10 meters has been nice lately. I think I'm going to QSY to 10 meters. Why not? So we'll let everybody know that's where we're going. And my radio's on 28062, which sounds open. That's with my second half on. I dropped it down to just 30 and quiet. I'm going to stick with amp 1 for now, just a little bit of noise. But if there's a weaker station, I have a little bit better chance of hearing you. All right, we'll send out QRL and see if anybody's out there. All right, we'll scoot that back over. Fortunately, I can't show the whole screen, but we can show you this part of the screen. Nothing heard. Adjust my band scope again, just so I can just barely see the noise on the display. And away we go. Boy, there's a bunch of noise beneath me all of a sudden, and then it's gone. Oh boy. I thought I could hear somebody just in the noise there, but I'm not sure. If you're there, you're awfully weak. Yeah, I haven't been on 30 meters in a long time either, and 30 meters can be a lot of fun. It's a little bit more of a level playing field because you can only go 200 watts maximum. And I run 100 watts barefoot here, so that can be nice. But we'll keep calling. Oh, I heard a K in there. I did. I think somebody's trying to call me, and I just. Oh, I see. Somebody's way off frequency, so I'm gonna try to hunt them down a little bit. I saw him on the band scope. There we. All right. Nori again, maybe. That's fantastic. Yeah. Japan. Nori. Good to work with you, Nori. This is really cool. You're making my night. Thanks for the new band, buddy. That's awesome. let's see here. I just spun my dial. Sorry, guys. Make sure. Hold on. 28062. Boy, I screwed that up. All right. I thought I heard him there. I heard somebody there. See if I can. You're way below noise. All right, we're gonna call CQ again. Just opening up my filters a little bit. We had that one fellow that was just, man, I mean, he's just outside my 500 kilohertz passband here. And I would like to work you, but I just can't quite get my RX frequency set while you're calling, so I haven't been able to hear you very well. There we go. And 7 a.m. I got you nice and clear. Oregon. Russ. Good, nice signal, Russ. 2, 4. Says thanks, Greg. Thanks for the QSO. And Oregon. I always like Oregon. I never say it right though. The Midwestern accent here, we say Oregon, and I think they say or Oregon, Oregon. I don't know anymore. There's a schwa, I'm told, in the way you say it. So you have to excuse my Wisconsin accent. We're so far north, we could almost be Canadian, eh? But appreciate the QSO, Russ. Nice to make that contact. All right, Pete, well, I think you're here. Oh, these guys over here are funny. Um, sure. I'm still there. And Whiskey 5, Whiskey Tango Hotel, he wanted to see if I could hear what he was sending. I heard what you said. This program's I've been working on it a while, probably about 2 years. And it's finally getting to the point where I can use it, and it works pretty nice. One of the dangers of a bug, sometimes you said as an H, end up in there. I'm going to try calling WB7BWZ, and we'll see if he's listening. Alright, I'm just chatting over here on the side, and let me get it on the screen so folks can see it. I have no idea if anybody's watching this, but I feel like a fun idea, and it's worth the try. Plus, I got a nice recording of a bunch of QSOs, so kind of a nice piece of history, at least for myself personally, something I can look back on. Sorry, nothing heard. Maybe next time. All right. Well, it's a steady stream. It's a slow trickle. We'll keep calling CQ. One thing I would like to do this program, well, in fact, I already have it. I just don't have a generic SKCC logging template, but I do have a bunch of templates. But I only made one so far for K3Y operating, which is it's got the standard integrated in it, which is nice. And I need to do that for everything else. And of course, we have our recent activities up here. A little bit of formatting issue to work on, but it does work here. So I can click back on the CQ template, and this is the one I've been using tonight. All right, I'm not really hearing anything. And let's see. So I've got a QSO with Nori on 10 meters and 12 meters, I think. I think I'm going to jump up to 15 meters. You never know. And he might follow me there just to see if he can get all the different bands. Let's see, he was JA1AZ, I think. No, what was his call sign? Should look it up here for me. JA1IAZ. So, and we do have a contact on 15 meters. I believe I initiated that one a couple days ago. It's like a week ago. Let's see. So we were on 10 meters, 12. What would be a good one to go on? According to the SCAD page, we got Hawaii on 21 megahertz, which is 15 meters. Why don't we just go through reports real quick? Why not? So I'm going to pop this back over. I'm going to drop the live stream link down. This out because I'm not actually going to talk to him right now. AH6AA, the program does know it links into the information there. You can even pre-fill out the information if you want. And I'm going to play with the activity for the K3Y. This is what I've been using a lot, but of course I'm not on a K3Y station right now, and I'm not necessarily hunting them, or at least I haven't been, so that's why I've been using this template. His name, SKCC number. So now we can just QSY over to 21054. See if we can hear my vertical floor. But not tonight. I don't hear anything there. So we'll just listen a bit. Maybe he's got a QSO in progress. And yeah, there we go. There we go. That's got to be him. Nice phone signal. Got a 5. So it's fun to send a little bit different number. It's good practice, both sides. But who else would be asking if you got a call sign right on that frequency besides? There we go. And I can't hear anything. This is why it's really nice when somebody's operating if they call QRZ and they give their call again. It gives all the stations that are trying to contact them a nice anchor point. They can hear that he's calling for more people. It can start calling him. Otherwise, it can get a little bit chaotic, and people guess when the station that they can't hear is done sending, and they start sending a call sign. It just gets messy, and I think a good operator will often call QRZ at the end of a contact, and that's a signal for the pileup to get a move. I'm just gonna go split just a little bit, 70 hertz, and you notice the program adjusts to that automatically. There we go. Oh, so he's K3Y. Oops. And Lee can go fast, so I've got some links in here. Want to see his QRZ page? We just click that link and it pops up. You want to see his click that link, it pops up. So we have pretty good integration. Hawaii. So you can double click and it goes to sound. You can click over it, or you can double click. It makes it red. I like to tag my QSOs. I'm going to go to K3Y KH6, and that'll automatically make a log called K3Y KH6 in the logs tab. There's a bunch of people. Most people don't go that far. Go split and just work a little bit off frequency. And I find I have better luck if I just go a little farther than most people go, hopefully without falling outside their pass band. And I can hear really well, so I can turn off the internal amplifier here, the receive amplifier, and that cleans up the signal a lot. It Makes it really nice to hear. Your name, he says. What's your name? I feel like, was that his number again? I couldn't quite copy that. I should have paid more attention. Lee's got it though. That's all that matters. It's always just getting going and learning. That's the biggest thing. The more QSOs you make, the faster you get, the cleaner you can get. And so I was always love hearing Hawaii. 2 HIs in a row. Sounds like our laughter. Six, seven, 9, T. Yeah, my templates are actually really easy to make. So we'll make this contact and yeah, why not? We'll go make a template on the live stream. We can do that. Do a little bit of software engineering. I cannot hear the other station at all. Fine business, John, he says. Okay, see, he doesn't kill Q or Z, and that just makes it a little bit harder, but I'm trying to be polite by not jumping over top of other people. TK. I always think he's going to say thanks, TKS. We'll turn the Steve amp here a little bit. I can hear the other station just in the noise, barely. I doubt that that's coming through in the live stream. All right, we're gonna do some live coding here. This is called Visual Studio, and this is the code for the program. So the activities are actually called templates due to an accident of history, and at some point I'll need to rename the templates to activities. I just thought activity might make more sense to most folks, and a software engineer, we'd like to call these things templates. So you can see I got a bunch of templates here. And I think I even have one for SKCC. Let me just search. Well, that's not going to work. So we've got the K3Y templates. And that's it right now. So I'm just going to take the Hunter template and just duplicate it. So I just made a copy, and this is, so we'll say this template is suitable for making SKCC contacts. We do have some search terms in here, and just a little shout out to KC9 Echo Charlie India, who started the KCC club. I thought we kind of need to throw that in there, and then all the different ways that somebody might search for it. And of course, this template does not have anything to do with the K3Y stations, technically. We're just trying to work one. So we'll just make that simple. So we're going to take a name. You can see, you can kind of read it even if you're not a programmer. You got your call, RSD sent and received, state, their name, their SKCC number. I have a special field that if you, well, you can tell it if you're using a bug or a straight key or side swiper. Notes, comments. You notice the band stuff shows up here a couple times. That's your TX and RX frequencies. And if you have rate control set up with this program, it will automatically show them. You can also do hashtag split, and it will go into split mode, and you can type in frequencies if you want. We're doing SKCC, so we're CW, and why show it? Because we already know it. The date and time are also automatic. We wouldn't have to show them, but I think it's nice. You never know. Sometimes you want to go back and edit a date and time, depending on how things went when you did the. I'm going to put the notes back in because, oh wait, notes is already there. Okay. So let's just get rid of that. And then the default value here, I don't think we want anything. All right. I think that will do it. I like to use the previous value for the key. And that's all there is to making a template. Pretty straightforward. And for the geeks out there, this is actually designed to be JSON. So at some point, folks will be able to send their own templates into this logging program and customize it in ways that I've never envisioned. So we're going to run the program now and see if the template looks how we want it to look. And if it doesn't, we'll make a few changes and come back to it. But right now, we're just waiting for it to build. And you can see this bar down here, the screen bar. When it makes it all the way across, that's when the program is ready to run. And then the debugger attaches. And I can actually set breakpoints in the code and see exactly what's going on. And then the program comes up, and now it's running. So now I go to my activities, and I type in SKCC, and there we go. So we have call, set, date, name, their SKCC number, comment, notes. These are all things I like the comment to be, the program will fill it in automatically for us. So for example, if we pick somebody that knows their information, it fills it in. It knows that he's being a coder in this particular case. Not SKCC at all, but it's in there. But when I'm making more contacts, I often like to just type a little bit into the notes and work that way. So there. Now we have a nice SKCC template or activity. And with that, I think I'm going to end the live stream. Thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully we'll do some more of these. Thanks for all the contacts. 73.